Replacing the drop downs with something more attractive on your product page is one of the best ways to increase conversions, and I'll show you how to do this the quick and easy way. So let's dive right in. Here we are on a normal product page. As you can see, there's drop downs. All the choices are hidden behind a click, and we're going to change it to something more modern like this that they can easily see and pick out what they would like. And here's another item. This one's going to be an apparel item. You can see everything's hidden behind the drop down, and we're going to change it to something like this. The link for the plugin will be down below. It is a paid plugin, but unfortunately, if you want to have all these features, you're going to have to pay. It doesn't matter if it's my plugin or someone else's, but let's get started. And first, we're going to go to attributes, and then we're going to go to model. And this was the big tile ones, so we're going to select the tile. Yes, we want to change it, and then we want it to be an image on the shop page. A tile will be way too big on the shop page. I never suggest it, but if you have a way you like it to look, you can do it there as well. And I'm going to disable the image on hover for the tooltip. Now you could go in and set these individually into the product, and that's kind of the main one that it will always pick, even if these are selected. So it gives you that extra level of customization. Now we're going to set the color to be a color. Here we are, color. And we're going to select it to colors. Color. Internet's being slow. Color. You can also create variation groups, so they'll actually group them together, and it just gives you more options. Again, we're going to set it from here. Dark will be black. This one will be a kind of lighter color. And there's nothing else we need to do. The one other one we need to change is the layout. And again, we're going to change it to button, and we're not going to select it for the shop page. This will not show anything on the shop page now, so they can't add it to cart. I generally like them to have to go into the product to actually purchase it, so I can add some kind of upsells to it. Now, if we go to the front of the store, we can look at what it looks like. Images are changing. And the one thing I want to add here is a little top seller, little banner. Let's go into the product. We can scroll down here to the swatches, model. This one, we're going to override. We can override everything in here. I just want to add a little badge there. And we're going to hit update. Look back at the product. There's our top selling banner. Just looks super nice and clean. Now I want to make these square and a little bit bigger. Let's go to the dashboard. Go over here to our swatches. Styles. Let's try 40. We'll reduce the radius to 5. And we can change all the colors for all kinds of different stuff. Save it. Back in your store. You can see they're a little bit bigger. It looks like on the product. There we go. It's looking quite nice now. Now we're going to want to do the same thing to our shirt. As you see, I didn't add any colors. Now you see the swatches for the colors, but they're blank. We need to now switch all this to be nice swatches. So we'll edit product. We're going to scroll down to the swatch. And up here we'll override the global swatch to image, as well as make these label swatches. I don't want it on the shop page, so it doesn't show up on the shop page. label. Upload. And we'll go view it at the front end again. Now you can see nice, clean looking swatches. Now I want to get rid of this hover. We'll go back to the product. Back to the swatches. Disable tooltip. And if you want to add a separate image in here or override any of that stuff, you can do that here. But I'm not going to do that now because I like how it looks. Update. And one more thing I want to do is increase a little bit of separation between the swatches, because images are looking kind of bunched up to me. We'll go to style and we'll do 10. Hit update or save changes. View the store again. And there we have the swatches and these swatches as well. And you see how easy and simple it is. Now there's another cute, cool feature that we can add. We're just going to add one of these to the cart. We're also going to turn something on in the back end. We need to go to swatches again. And we're going to enable edit cart. So now they can edit in the cart, save changes. Go ahead and go to our store. View cart. And now there's a little button here that they can edit and change it to whatever they want. Save. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of convenience in using swatches as well as other things with this plugin. And the one last thing is very convenient is that you can actually buy from your shop page. So let's go over here, go to our keyboard again. Let's edit this product. We're going to have to enable this for the shop page, swatches, layout. Let's go ahead and do button, update. We're going to go back into our store. Internet's being kind of slow. Now we can select our thing. Now the button's an add to cart button. And you can see you can add it to your cart directly from there. Swatch plugins can change the whole look and feel of your store to make it feel more modern and premium for your customers, so don't miss out on some sales. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!